Good afternoon and happy Monday. I just wanted to come here today. I normally don't do videos on Monday, but I am doing one today because I believe people need encouragement on Monday because it's the start of a new week. People find out over the weekend different things, whether it's negative, and that can ruin your whole week right there. So I just want to encourage you today. The enemy is always going to be on his job. But it is our job to stand still and see the salvation of the Lord and be steadfast in prayer, fasting occasionally. Don't have to be all the time, but occasionally. And trust and stand on God's word. It doesn't matter what you're going through, what trials and tribulations, mountains, molehills you're going through, God is still on the throne. There are some things that happen in our lives. It could be due to disobedience or it could be due as a test. Because in the book of Job had everything, wealth and riches, kids and everything else. And it is God who the enemy, Satan, had to go and get permission to test Job. And God told him, don't harm him, or do this, or you may do this or do that, but you're not going to kill him. Basically, I'm just saying my own interpretation of it. So after all that Job went through that, he was going through different things. His friends were being judgmental. Even his wife was trying to come at him and tell him, oh, well, you know what? You having all this stuff going on with you. You have to go ahead and curse God and die or whatever else. And he openly rebuked his wife about that. But God came through, restored everything that Job lost. That's what people don't look at. People look at the things that they're going through, but they don't look at the idea that they're about to come out of that thing that they're going through. And with some people, I run into people are in, different relationships, unequally yoked, still jumping in the bed, still committing sin, and they expect something good to come out of something bad. And that's not possible. The only thing that came out good, it is possible. What came out good is my children in my back sin state. And when I wasn't sin, having sex, getting pregnant was my children. That was it. The consequences of those sins was me being a single parent and having a children by a narcissistic person who wanted to make my life a living hell with me. And after we split up and went our separate ways. So that was a consequence of my sin, which I will talk about that later. But I just want to tell you, you don't have to stay there. I was there. You ain't got to stay there. God will restore anything that's been taken and stolen from you, especially when he knows that you're trying to walk in obedience and obey him. He is going to restore you. He's going to move for you. If he knows that you're striving and making an effort, you don't got to be perfect. As long as he knows you're trying to make an effort to obey and please him, he's going to move for you. I don't care what nobody says. Even in my sin, God gave me a way to escape from that emotional, physical, mental, abusive, and spiritually abusive relationship. More physical than anything else. He gave me a way out. And I was so happy about that. The way that I came out of it, you wouldn't even know I went through it. But I went through it, and people know I have gone through it. Especially my youngest brother. He was around for a little bit. But he wouldn't allow nothing, And ladies, and even gentlemen, ladies, I'm just talking to you all right now. Be careful relocating with these men who claim they're a man of God and they're going to be a good man to you and all that. Because once they get you away from your family, I think my eyelash got caught. But once they get you away from your family and they're not a true man of God, they're cut from God's cloth and especially not one of his sons, you will find out that person is way different than what you thought they were going to be. So that's another story, another day. But everyone be encouraged. God is still on his throne. He is going to move for you. He will do everything that he said that he will do. You have to trust in him with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding. Proverbs 3:5. But I hope you have a blessed day. Gotta go. Talk to you later. And if you want to hire me as a life coach, I am accepting new clientele. Bye.